Hello and welcome to AAA Reviews. Today I am going to be doing another series of X-Men figures. This wave is from 1993. It's the first 6 that were released. I would like to say a massive thank you to my good friend Nate over in Canada, because he has been instrumental in helping with this video today. I am so excited. And also my friend X-Men Creators, who also runs his YouTube channel, as he has been instrumental in helping with this video, because today, for the first time ever, I am not only going to be giving you UK prices, I am going to be giving you prices for Canada and prices for the US, so that is really exciting. If you haven't already, please hit a like, please hit subscribe, and please turn on notifications, and please share this with your friends. With that said, let's jump into this review. Okay guys, so let's jump straight into this review. This is Strong Guy. It says on the back of this card, and I have to read this is class. Strong Guy joined the X Factor for the simplest of reasons, the regular paycheck, caring little about the problems between man and mutant kind. He lives instead for the finer things in life, wine, women and song, and he's not above using his tremendous mutant strength to put those who would criticise his lifestyle in place. He is really cool. He's got these giant arms, this really small head. It says hold Strong Guy around the waist, placing the thumbs on the back and quickly twist waist for power punch action. So this is a 1993 release figure, and this was the first modern X Factor figure that was released. Now I've had some help today with prices. I've got to have it on a bit of paper. I can't remember off the top of my head. If you live in the USA, the average price for this figure is $20 US. If you live in Canada, the average price is 30 Canadian dollars. And sadly, if you live in the UK, the average price for this figure is 30 UK pounds. So there you go. It's straight away. In the UK, we pay a lot more. A lot of it can be to do with import taxes, just charges, just not being so many around. So if you're buying it internally from the UK, it's more expensive. If you're buying it abroad from the US, you've got to pay those extra postage fees and those extra import taxes, which is why it's always going to be higher for us guys. However, we've considered everything in that price, so that price is what the average should cost you if you want to order it to your door and get it delivered. Of course, there are cheaper examples. I know one of my friends found one for as little as $7 with just some postage, but we also of course found much higher examples. For example, this one was in the States being sold for $40. So this is an average price, and if you can get it for that or under, you are doing really well. Next we have the Wolverine 5th edition. Let's take a look at him. He comes with loads of cool accessories and weapons, and he's got his Wolverine claws. However, it does sort of say on the back of the box that they're meant to be like the clip-on claws. This is sort of supposed to be the Wolverine before he's experimented on. I do remember an episode in the animated TV series where he clipped on his claws. I mean, he's a really cool looking figure. He came in 3 colours, black, blue, which are your 2 common colours, and he also came in a green KB exclusive colour. So what would we pay for Wolverine? What's the average price? Well, the average price for Wolverine, if you are in the USA, $20 US. If you are in Canada, 20 Canadian dollars, and if you're in the UK, 35 UK pounds. Now remember, these are all averages. You can find this figure lower. I know Nate managed to find one for as little as $1, and I know my friend over in the States, he managed to find one upside down on the packet that they wanted like $60 for. These are average prices in 2021, so they kind of give you a rough idea of what sort of value, what you're sort of looking to pay, and anything under them is obviously really good, and anything too far over them, you're starting to overpay. Next, we've got Apocalypse, the 2nd edition. This is absolutely awesome. He looks a lot more like he did in the comics and on the animated TV series. He has these really cool arms that snap on. They are absolutely awesome. He is, of course, a megalomaniac. We all know what Apocalypse is all about, and I just think one of the best villains that the X-Men faced always up to something, always trying to take over the world and rule and cause chaos. He's a complete nut job. Well, what would you pay for Apocalypse? If you are in the USA, you will be paying $32. That is the average price. In Canada, $25. And in the UK, £45. Yes, that's right, eye-watering, £45. Now remember, these are average prices taken at the time of making this video, August 2021. They can go up and down and change. They are just a guide, but those are your average prices at the time of making this video. Next up, we've got Bishop. This figure is absolutely amazing. He looks just like he did in the comics and in the animated TV series. Of course, he comes with that really cool gun. It says swings Bishop's right arm up until it clicks, then raise the plasma rifle so it extends straight back. Press the button on his back to snap the gun down into firing position. Of course, Bishop has the power to absorb energy and blast it out of his hands. He is a really cool figure, and I remember Days of Future Past, the cartoon episodes from the animated TV series, really cool. What would you pay for Bishop? Well, if you're in the USA, the average price is $29. If you are in Canada, the average price is $30, and if you are in the UK, the average price is 40 UK pounds. Next, we have the evil mutant Tusk, who served under Apocalypse and then later served under Strife. He is really cool, and his mutant ability is he can make miniature creatures of himself, which possess the same sort of strength that he does. He is absolutely awesome. I love this figure. Really cool. You can pop the mini little figure there in his back, and then he can pop out the top. He is really cool. Incidentally, they use the same mechanism on Warstar later on in the Phoenix Saga, which of course I will get around to at some point. We are going through these series by series. What would you pay for Tusk? Well, if you're in the US, he's going to cost you $28. In Canada, he came in cheaper at $20, and in the UK, he comes in at 37 UK pounds. Now remember, these are prices based on today's prices that we've searched. These are subject to change, so they are just a guide. I think the reason they've come in Canada a bit cheaper, maybe there were more about, it's just the way it is, or there's a few sellers selling it a bit cheaper, but once they're gone, the price tends to go back up again. That's just the way it is. They sort of fluctuate. It's crazy. Omega Red, one of my favourite villains. He was great in the animated TV series. He had battles with Wolverine, his sworn enemy. Let's take a look at him. He comes with these tentacles which you can push out, and you can do sort of like a whipping action. We know those tentacles can draw and drain the life force of anyone that he decides to wrap around him. They're, you know, carbonadium tendrils. He is a formidable foe. He was put on ice and frozen by the Russians because they couldn't contain him. He is absolutely awesome. A great detailed figure. Looks just like he did in the comics and the animated TV series, which is really cool. Price wise, Omega Red in the US on average will cost you $32. In Canada, he's a little bit more expensive, as in he's $35. And in the UK, he comes in on average at 41 UK pounds. A really cool figure, and there you go. There's all your prices. Again, I want to thank my really good friends Nate and X-Men Creators for helping me with prices today, because it's really nice, because you're probably like sat there if you're in another country thinking, oh my god, those prices are really high. What's he on? Is he crazy? It's just the UK do have to pay more. It's always been the same. So it's nice to be able to give you prices, an average price for the other countries as well. And then anyone else that's watching will be able to get a better idea of what it's going to cost for them too. So guys, that is all we've got time for today. That is the first half of season 3, series 3 that were released in 1993. I hope these price guides have helped you today if you're on the search. It also does give you a rough idea of value of your figures. I know condition plays a part, but I do think this does give you a good indication of value. And lots of people complain, they say, oh, you know, these figures, they've not really gone up in price. But look, I've got a price stamp there, $4.99. I'm guessing it's going to be one that I imported from the US. So $4.99, and now that's fetching in $32 on average. I mean, that's not a bad return. I know these figures haven't rised up like some other figure lines have. I know, you know, but they are definitely on the rise. They're definitely increasing in value. So if you haven't already, please hit a like, please subscribe, please turn on notifications, please share with your friends, and I hope to see you again soon. Good luck searching for that toy gold.